are here with Ritika Singh, who is rocking even in her career in film industry. And for you, our viewers, here is an interaction with Ritika Singh. Hi Ritika, how are you?
Hi, I'm very good. How are you?
I'm great. So how frequently you keep visiting Hyderabad?
Not very much actually. This is like my third time here, third or fourth time. I've come here before for Guru's shooting, obviously. Then Guru's promotions. Then IFA Utsavam, where I performed also, and then now.
Yeah, even congrats about the IFA award. In this short span of time, you have got many awards, including the IFA and many debut awards in other regional languages also. So how proud you feel and how is that feeling?
I feel very proud. I feel for someone like me, you know, who comes from a sports background, and I have not done sports just for time pass or for fun. I was a serious sportswoman. Like I used to compete and fight, and coming from there, I used to win medals over there. So that was, I thought that's the last time I'll ever win something in life. Maybe I'll never get a chance to win anything ever again. But when I came into acting, you know, I'm winning awards again. It just feels very proud, and I feel very happy that I'm able to do all this, because it's a very difficult thing to do.
What do you want to say about your journey in the Super Fight League and even the Indoor Games Asian?
It was quite tough because I feel like I've always been a little unfortunate when it comes to fighting. Like I injured my ankle when I was fighting in the Asian Indoor Games. I'd completely twisted it. It was swollen and it was very bad. Same thing happened in Super Fight League. My knee got dislocated to a point where it completely popped out and came back in place. But I couldn't walk again. So I've had these major injuries in like my major competitions, and it's always been very difficult, very hard, but I don't give up that easy. I'm a very difficult person to, you know, you cannot make me give up that easy. I take time.
Your career, you have begun with that Asian Games and all the championship, and movies also have begun with that, into all the boxing and also. In which age you had that passion to do all that?
See, I never wanted to actually act. That was like never on my mind, never. Like people used to say, you know, maybe you should try modeling, you know, you're not a bad looking girl, maybe you should try modeling. I said, see, you know, modeling, yeah, maybe, but I'm not really interested. I don't think I can pose for pictures and, you know, do all that. That's not my cup of tea. And acting is, you know, the fact that I don't like about people is that they say good looking है ना actress बन जाएगी. ऐसा नहीं होता है यार. To become a good actress, you have to act. You have to know how to act. That's your job. You're an actress, right? I mean, good looks are important. I'm not denying that, but you have to also know how to act. This needs to change the perception.
Do you say that beauty is not the statement to everything?
Nothing, not at all. I in fact loved Khushbu ma'am's speech yesterday for Apsara Awards. She said that all these young actresses, you know, they're coming up, and I don't like the fact that they have been put under so much pressure about, you know, wearing the right clothes, wearing the right hair, right makeup. If they're not having the makeup or hair, you know, they are labeled as, you know, ugly or अच्छी नहीं दिखती है, she's very bad looking, glamour नहीं है, वो बात नहीं है, and all that. She said that's not important. She said let these girls be, let them be themselves and explore. And I was like, yeah, Khushbu ma'am, I feel you. Thanks for saying that.
Oh my God.
That was so important. That was so nice of her to say, you know, coming from Khushbu ma'am. She really made a statement last night.
And when you got the chance for the acting, how did you take it? Because that is like something different in your career. And acting, you have to involve so much, feel every scene. And so how did you feel about that?
So when I first met Maddie sir, he said that, you know, you are going to have to box in the film. So I thought, okay, fine, maybe I'll just be, you know, one of the background fighters, or I'll just be boxing here and there. And there won't be much acting involved. But when I read the script, I saw that there are scenes where I have to cry, where I have to break down, where I have to get angry, where I have to dance, where I have to, you know, laugh and make fun. And I was like, bro, this is some serious acting. This is some major acting, and I need to like really now think seriously. I was taking it very casually when offer first came. I thought maybe ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत हाथ पैर हिला के आ जाऊंगी. But this was like serious acting, and I think it was the director's hard work. Like she has this thing in her that she will get the best out of you. She talks to you and that's it. Then you're in that zone, and then the performance automatically happens.
Did you train yourself in acting before you get into that step?
No, not really. I did a workshop with Kalai Rani ma'am, who's a theatre artist in Chennai. Yeah, but this was only for like 2-3 days where I was with her. What she did is she just made me feel comfortable in my own body. I had a few inhibitions earlier before starting out, but she made me feel so comfortable and confident that I just, you know, I became very free, like a very free spirit, and that's how the performance happened in the film.
And how is Guru different from Sala Khadus, your character is the same. So what difference you felt in the industry?
There's a difference in the character also actually, because Ramdu, the character in Guru, is a little more, she's cool, you know, she has this attitude, like, you know, yeah, she's like that. But the other one in Sala Khadus and the Tamil version, it's a little more brash and rude and rough. This one is likable, like my character in Guru is quite likable. In Hirdi Chuttu, it's not that likable. It's very rough and, you know, very rough and rude and arrogant. This one is attitude, and basically I'm copying Pawan Kalyan sir a lot in the film. So that's where the swag comes from.
Seriously, what do you want to say about Pawan Kalyan?
It was actually, when I first saw his clips, it was quite hard for me to copy him because he's so restless. And he has this thing where he's constantly bouncing on his feet. He's never stable. He's always bouncing and he's very restless, and the way he talks and dances, it's quite fun. It was nice, you know, it was quite fun imitating him.
So you like Pawan Kalyan?
Yeah, I started liking him while playing the character in Guru. Because I watched so many videos, I watched his films, I watched his dances. So I just I just started liking him.
If you want to say in a line or something, what do you want to say about Pawan Kalyan?
Cool. Very, very cool. Yeah.
Okay, so in your personal life, how you're related to this character? Even though your career is the same, even though you're too involved in it, how you're like in personal life, your attitude and all?
The never give up thing is quite me. Like, you know, the girl never gives up in the film. She goes on and on in spite of facing so many hardships. She never gives up, and she has, you know, keeps the spirit alive. So that is me. But it was actually quite different from real life fighting. In a real life fight, you don't show your emotions at all. You have a very stone face, like a very flat face. If I'm fighting you, you will never even know that I'm tired. I'm a very good actor in the ring. Like, I will never show my pain or my weaknesses. But in acting, you have to be very vulnerable, weak. You have to emote, and you have to, you know, it's quite hard. Like, in a real life fight, I would never do what I did in the film. I would never be like this down and tired and emotional. I would never be that. Because I can't afford to be that person in the ring. It's a big, big weakness to be caught doing all that in the ring. You'll get killed by your opponent if you do that.
If that is the weakness, then what's your main strength in your real life?
In real life, my main strength is, I think, the fact that I'm very comfortable with myself. I like being myself. I don't, you know, give in to the pressure of, like, people mostly, you know, they ask me questions like, so are you like glamorous? I'm like, what glamorous? Baba, I am myself. I'm just a young girl living my life, living in the moment. I don't think too much about the future. I don't think too much about the past. And I just live in the moment, and I love being myself. I love my own company. That's my biggest strength.
Okay, when it comes to the real life, you have to train yourself a lot when it comes to the food, diet, everything. So when you're portraying the same thing on the film, on the screen, for the screen, did you follow the same tips?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a person, I eat whatever I want to. I don't really restrict myself because I don't have to. I work out also. So I have a perfect balance of everything in life. I eat what I want to, and then I work out. So it's like a balance that I have. So,
okay, they say being an actor, you have to follow the diet, you have to get up on time, so and so, meditation and all. No, so after coming into this career, are you following like that, anything?
No, not at all. I am just, like I said, I'm being myself, I'm having fun, I work out, and then I eat. Like, I don't eat junk all the time, but when I have to, I don't stop myself. Because I don't frequently feel like having junk. I've been brought up in a way where my mum cooks very, very bland food, so it's quite boring to eat at home. It's like plain dal, plain rice, no oil, nothing, and it's quite boring to eat at home, but I've become so used to it now that I don't get the temptation to have junk food very often. But when I do, I actually do go and have it.
Okay, that sad food turned as a good food now. Okay, so how was it working with Madhavan sir?
It was quite nice. Like I said, it's very good to talk to him. He's a very good talker and very inspirational. Like when he talks, he's so philosophical when he talks, and it's eye-opening for me when he talks to me. It's quite nice, and also a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
It's quite nice working with him.
And what about Venkatesh sir?
With Venkatesh sir, I was a little scared of him, you know, initially, because I've heard that, you know, he's a little, you know, when he gets angry, you know, you better be careful when he gets angry and all. But actually, it's not like that. He hardly ever gets angry. I've never seen him get angry in front of me. He's quite nice, quite chill to work with, and like he makes you feel very comfortable. He will take the efforts to make you feel comfortable and feel like, you know, you belong here. He'll make you feel that way.
even he turned full muscular body. Did you get scared? He was so
I was
old.
initially scared. Like I was doing this I love you scene with him, I love you guru scene, and we were walking in a very narrow space. I was walking with him, and he's so big, like he's like a mountain next to me, and not even like a hill there. So I was walking next to him, and I was getting covered in the frame because he's so big. So I was getting covered. It was quite hard. The first few days were hard getting used to having someone this big in front of me, but then I got used to it.
Anyhow, you have did that in 3 languages. Once, can you repeat that scene for us? Just
Which one?
I love you.
I love you. Okay.
In the same way.
I'll try. So I say, I love you, Guru. And he says, Inti? I say, I love you. And he says, I'm your dad's age and all that. I say, Babu, I was చాలా మంది తెలుసు ఇలా అందరికి ఐ లవ్ యూ చెప్పేస్తాను ఏంటి నువ్వంటే నాకు పిక్కలతో లవ్ మొదలైపోతే నానేట్ చేసేది ఫస్ట్ టైం ఒకరికి ఐ లవ్ యూ చెప్తున్నా నాకే భయం లేదు నువ్వు ఎందుకు అలా భయపడిపోతున్నావు అయినా ఈ మాట నువ్వు బోల్ మందికి చెప్పుంటావు నాకు కూడా చెప్పు లేకపోతే రేపు మ్యాచ్ మళ్ళీ కావాలని ఓడిపోతా నీ ఇష్టం.
Oh my god, you talk really good Telugu. So
What? I just remember my lines, that's it. I'm a Rattu Popat. You know what Rattu Popat is? Rattu Popat is someone who...
Makki ki makki.
Like, I eat my dialogues. I just remember them. I have a very good memory. Yeah.
So what you want to say about the next movie, Shivlinga now?
About Shivlinga, I haven't seen the film yet. It's releasing on April 14th, and from what I've seen on sets, it looks like a very good entertainer. Performances are quite nice of all the artists, and it has everything. It has dance, songs, good music, good performances, an amazing storyline, and very good direction. So it's everything, like a complete entertainer.
Okay, when it comes to the dance, Lawrence is an amazing dancer.
I know.
Everyone knows he's a guru for many.
I know.
So how was it competing with him, and did you learn anything from him?
You know, I wasn't competing at all. I thought if I ever like try to compete with this man, I'll be like defeated one-sided, and I don't like losing. So I was not competing in my head. I told myself I'll just give my best. I'll have fun while dancing. I'll enjoy the music, and I'll just enjoy. And that's what I did. I practiced a lot though. I trained a lot, trained every day 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Had really bad injury in my knee. It resurfaced, but I still practiced because I had to.
Okay, what about your character in this?
My character is a normal girl, like she wears saris and salwar kurtas and very normal, cute, bubbly girl. But she has different flavors to her character. She turns a ghost sometimes. She's getting scared sometimes, and she's feeling romantic sometimes. So she has different shades to her. It was quite hard for me to play that because in real life I'm a very tomboyish kind of a person. I'm very, I don't take so many efforts to look good all the time. I don't really care about all that. But in the film I had to really care and walk gracefully in a sari, look nice. And in reality, behind the scenes I was so awkward, like you can't even imagine. And every day on sets was horror for me, like scary. I wanted to run away. But
you get scared of ghosts in reality?
I've never seen one. I've never experienced like a ghost or a spirit. I want to feel someone's presence around me. It's so nice now when you feel.
Don't tell me that.
No, I mean not a ghost, like a nice presence around you, like someone's aura around you. It feels nice, maybe.
And are you kind of too girly to wear a sari and all?
No, I'm not.
Then
not
how did
at
you
all.
feel that?
Very awkward. Super. Like I used to like when the director used to call action, I used to forget that I'm Ritika Singh, and I used to become the character and perform. As soon as he calls cut, I become myself, and I'm like, oh God, get me out of this. I'm a person, I always sit like this, I'm always like relaxed and like this. In sari you have to sit like this and like this, and you have to like be very well behaved, and I can't be that.
Too shy.
So, yeah, I can't be that.
Okay, here are few questions which your fans really want to know.
Okay.
So if you want to describe yourself in a single line, what you would say?
Just a happy person living her life happily.
Okay, the thing you love the most?
Pizza.
So you're a foodie.
Big time.
And the thing you hate the most?
What do I hate? I hate posing for pictures, man. Like red carpet pictures, like when they take pictures, the media comes in, madam, and they'll say pose change. I hate doing that because I don't have poses. I'll just pose like this and I'm done. And maximum
like
I'll do this. And they request for this actually. They'll say, ma'am, do this once. Then I do. but otherwise I can't post. So that I really don't like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your first crush was started in which class?
When I was very young, I used to watch cricket only for one person, and that was Brett Lee. Like I used to watch the entire match only for his close-up. कि उसके ऊपर कैमरा जाएगा, close-up आएगा, वो bowling करेगा बस. That used to be like my pleasure when I was really young. Then I fell for Ronaldo and then kept progressing like that.
All famous personalities, sports. Other than acting and sports, what would you choose?
YouTubing. I like YouTubers. I like vlogging. I feel like I would love. I just like to talk to a camera. I like to talk about life, about stuff that I'm experiencing, about stuff in general. I just like YouTube a lot. So that I would do that.
Okay, next. Is there anything that you never tried and you want to try that in your life?
I want to try skydiving and scuba diving and all these things. I've never done that ever. I want to because I'm very scared of the ocean. It's dark and it's never ending and there are sharks inside. So I'm very scared of the ocean. Not scared of the water but the ocean. So I want to scuba dive and I want to face my fears. I want to see what's inside. Like I want to see what really happens when you go inside the water and it's dark.
Hope you go there soon.
Yeah.
And when you attend the party for the first time in your life, how was your experience?
I'm not a party person. I'm a party pooper. Like I would actually like spoil the party for everybody. I'll just stand like this, and if someone says dance, I'll just be like, yeah, ditch. That's it. I won't do anything else because I don't feel that music. I feel music like A Pataki in Guru. That's my kind of music, and rock music, and really high energy music. That's my kind of music. Clubs music, I mean, it doesn't really, I don't feel it. And my first party ever was Maddie Sir's birthday bash and Tanu Vajmanu Returns success party.
Wow.
It was my first ever like a club visit.
Never you went till then?
No.
Lucky
it was my
you.
first ever club visit.
Okay, so if in case you want to empower many women in your life, so what message would you give to them?
I always say that women are strong mentally, physically. We are strong, but we've always unfortunately been very unsafe in this world. Like wherever you go, not just in India, everywhere, women are just unsafe. It's just been like that since forever, right? Since ages it's been like that. So we're already strong, we're powerful, but why not enroll in some martial arts class, learn something, make yourself aware, make yourself alert, and feel more confident, more strong, more powerful, and run the world, because we've always run the world. We've always been Beyonce's, and we've always been so powerful and queens. So I feel like it's very important to know some sort of martial arts because it helps you to know, to be aware, and then you can just defend yourself and run. I'm not saying that you should learn how to attack and fight. That's not important. You must know how to defend yourself and then escape. There's no point in actually learning martial arts and fighting that person for no reason. You don't want to show off your skills over there. That's the wrong place to show off your skills. Don't do that there. Defend yourself, run, call the cops. That's it. It's easy. But you have to be confident for that. Most people, they panic and they surrender. They become very panicky and they surrender. They just give in. You should do the opposite. You should make noise. You should yell. You should scream to make people aware that there's something wrong happening here. So even if someone wants to come and help you, they can come and help you. Otherwise, how will they know that there's something wrong happening here? You have to raise your voice. You don't have to panic.
Coming to the theme, Mark, I loved your dance in Guru. And I'm gonna watch the dance in this Sivalinga to be all viewers.
Yeah.
So did you train yourself in dancing anytime?
No, never. I've never trained in dancing. I feel like whatever I do in life, I do it with my heart. I give my heart and soul for it. Like even dancing, I feel the beats, I feel the music, and my heart automatically feels it. And when my heart feels it, I can do anything. I can sing, I can dance, I can do whatever if my heart feels it. If my heart doesn't feel it, then I can't do it.
Could you sing one line for us, that O Sab Kannada, in any other language if you want?
I'll try my best.
Yeah.
My singing comes naturally only when I feel it in the heart. I'll try my best to feel okay. Feel okay. दिल ये लड़ाकू क्यों ये लड़ गया, क्यों ये भिड़ गया खुद ही से आज, लाख रोका हाथों का मगर न माने पन के झोंका हवा का ये उड़ना चाहे तेरी ही गली में मुड़ना ये चाहे ना 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 నిన్ను పట్టేసుకుంటా జంట పట్టేసుకుంటా నా నువ్వు నసెంటుకుంటా బాబు I don't know the lyrics very well.
And how about Ritika look in these expressions if you're angry?
Wait. Oh, I'd look like this.
Sad?
Like this.
Happy? Puppy face? And how would you cry?
I'm a very silent crier. Like when I cry, I can actually fool people that I'm not even crying. My tears will just flow and I'll just be like this. And I'll cry.
And what if you're shy?
If I'm shy, oh my god, you should see me when I'm shy. I get so awkward. Most people when they're shy, they look down and they do all this. Me when I'm shy, I'm like this.
Seriously?
I'm like this. I'll play with my hands. I'll look here and there. My eyes will start moving. I'm like that when I'm shy.
Awesome. It's really nice interacting with you. And
Thank
could you just give some message to our Tollywood viewers?
So thank you so much everybody for loving my character Ramudu in Guru so much and for loving Guru so much. I wasn't really expecting this kind of reception from all of you. So thank you so much for that. And my other film Shivlinga is releasing on 14th of April. So please go and watch it. I'll also watch it with you guys and let's watch the film together. Thank you so much.
For our digital viewers, the interaction with Ritika Singh was really awesome and we have found many tips about her and how she follow about her life. I hope this is useful for even in your life.